of the Real Madrid career mode. This is the final of the season, and those final 9 games are first away at the Mestalla, then a home tie against Eibar, an away tie to Leganes, then a home tie to Bilbao, an away tie to Getafe, away tie to Real Vallecano, a home tie against Villarreal, away at Real Sociedad, and the final game of the season is a home tie against Real Betis. So 9 games left. We are 12 points clear of Barcelona, Valencia. Now I'm going to take you on a little bit of a rerun of what happened yesterday, because it was a real weird one, because we started out with a 4-3 win against Barcelona, then we won 1-0 against Bayern Munich, but we went out of the Champions League on away goals, beat Real Valladolid 4-0, and then beat Celta de Vigo 5-0, and then the weird game that we all saw yesterday, I beat Huesca 7-5. It was a real topsy-turvy, up and down game that will live long in the memory for sure on this career mode. Now we go into the run-in, the last 9 games of the season, and the first one of those is an away tie against Valencia. It should be a very hard-fought contest, this one, but we need to stay confident with the team, and hopefully they won't slip up and allow Barcelona back into the title picture. With this team that Real Madrid have assembled, they should not be letting Barcelona anywhere near the title race. But here we go, live from the Mestalla, Valencia against Real Madrid. This is the run-in, 9 games left of the season. Real Madrid needs to just keep the winning momentum going here. We started out away at Valencia. It's not an easy game to come to, this away at the Mestalla. Look at this, beautiful ground, this, the Mestalla. It's a really brilliant ground. Not an easy one to come and get 3 points from, I can tell you. But here come the two teams. No Dani Carvajal today. He's been dropped after the recent 5-goal conceding spree against oh, forget who it was now, but I've just remembered, obviously. Huesca. A good early ball by Daniel Vaz into Gonzalo Guedes. Not such a bad ball there. Good defending though by Skriniar with the block tackle there. Varane trying to get across there. Good easy save for Thibaut Courtois early on. Hazard with the knockback towards Marcelo. Here's Toni Kroos now for Real Madrid. The run is going to be a bit hectic here. But, well, there is the for away games for Real Madrid. They are the best away side in the league. 40 points from those games. Yeah, terrific run of form. Odriozola getting caught out here by Gonzalo Guedes. And a good block though, good tackling back by Odriozola. Here's Skriniar. Now Modric into Benzema. Now into Toni Kroos. Again, Real Madrid just trying to dictate their title running and try and secure the title before Barcelona have any chances of getting back into the title race at all. Need the wins, do Real Madrid. Not such a good ball there by Toni Kroos. A good tackle there by Kroos, getting back there. Bale into Benzema, then into Gareth Bale. It's 1-0 to Real Madrid. And a good start from Zizou's men. Gareth Bale with the opening goal. Lovely finish from Gareth Bale. Smashes it into the corner. Good fast start from Real Madrid. And they do take the lead after just 15 minutes. Well, the title running, it's going to be a bit of a hectic one for Real Madrid, because they've got, well, not really so much as big games, but they've got games where it's like so many days of rest and then it's a game. Good tackle there by Benzema, but it's going to be penalised. And the referee, well, that is ridiculous. First offence, And the referee straight away just reaching for the yellow card. Not good officiating there. No, I'd have just given him a warning, just said next time you do anything it will be a booking, but the referee just wanted to get the first card out. Oh, and Skriniar there, really poor defending there by him. A chance for Valencia and it's wide there. Should have been a goal, should have been an equaliser there for Valencia, but really poorly taken. A real poor finding the space there from Real Madrid. Some of the players just not moving into the spaces. Here's Odriozola into Gareth Bale, but he's offside. Poor timing of the run there by Gareth Bale. Should be doing a lot better. Should be looking across the line. A good header on by I think that was Guedes, or was it somebody else? And here's Dabu now for Valencia. Poor play there by Marcelo defensively. Good tackle by Marcelo there, just really killing him there for a second. Not such good defending there by Marcelo. He's come out of position and now he's left it a bit vulnerable, but chance there to break here for Real Madrid. Here's Toni Kroos now for Real Madrid. Modric, Benzema, Kroos, who's played his last 9 games, and same with Casemiro before they are moved on to Juventus and Man City respectively. Here's Toni Kroos looking for Hazard. Good block tackle there by Valencia, and it is a throw-in to Real Madrid. They just need to keep a bit of focus, and they just need to stem the flow here, Real Madrid, and just keep going to the best there. A good tackle there by the defender of Valencia. It's going straight out for a throw in there to Real Madrid. Poor pass there by the Valencia man to the far side. Modric there, Kroos. Here's Marcelo. Benzema. Modric. Pass by Modric into Gareth Bale. Bale on the swivel. Plays it across. Modric. A good save there by Jasper Cillessen. It should have been 2-0 there to Real Madrid. Modric should be burying that. Good interception there by Casemiro. It seems really interesting that these players that Real Madrid are selling have actually decided to come alive after a poor start to the season. Well, it's just showing them what they're going to be missing, but I don't think Zizou will regret selling them, as he's bought in Paul Pogba as a replacement for Toni Kroos. Terrific replacement for Kroos there, Pogba. A good ball for the middle. It's Casemiro, but he's offside again. Needs to look across the line. Yeah, just like the Gareth Bale one earlier on, he just needs to look across the line before making the run, and make sure that he does. Oh, good tackle there by Milan Skriniar. Now Hazard can gain behind here. Poor touch and poor judgment there from Hazard. He should have known to go the other way. Now you notice that Real Madrid look a bit more solid without Carvajal in the lineup. They put Carvajal back in for the Husker game and they conceded 5 goals, but they've got to half time here and they've been solid at the back. It doesn't make sense, does it? No, it doesn't make sense at all that Carvajal is a better defender than Odriozola. But I think Odriozola has been pretty impressive in those games where he's been called upon and had to do the dealing whilst Carvajal was on the sidelines. A good save again by Cillessen. It is a corner to Real Madrid. Terrific start this to Real Madrid. And Bale, another good save by Cillessen. Keeping the score down. Here's the Dutch keeper. A good ball in again, Casemiro, and another good save for Jasper Cillessen. Good half for Real Madrid. 1-0 up at the break. Yeah, terrific game of football. Real Madrid, as you would expect, bossing it. So that Benzema will be taken off due to his yellow card earlier on. And here we go for the second half here at the Mestalla in Valencia, and Real Madrid kicking it off. 1-0 up, 1-0 to the good. Pull ball there by Hazard. No, not a good ball there by Eden Hazard. Not good. Not such good play there by Milan Skriniar with a header. Asensio trying to get back there to help Marcelo, who's gone walkabout. Good tackle by Casemiro, and given away by Casemiro. That's exactly why Real Madrid are selling him. So he's not been comfortable in that defensive midfield. He's not the fact that he's not been comfortable. He is a defensive midfielder, but he's just not been good enough for Real Madrid. No, he's not been good enough, and that's why Zizou has decided that's it, that's enough, and we're going to move you on. I understand that Real Madrid are going to switch to a free at the back next season when Sergio Ramos does come back with the free. Ramos, Varane and Skriniar in the back line. Marcelo and Carvajal to be used as wing backs. Here's Asensio. Here's Casemiro now for Real Madrid. Asensio's really come on fire these last couple of games of the season. Yeah, he has come to life as Asensio. Poor touch there by Jovic. Another one there has been good at times, and then just goes to missing in some games. No, it's not consistency that Real Madrid want. They want consistency. They want players that are going to be consistent in their work, and Jovic has not been that. Modric with another effort, saved by Silasson again. He's been a brick wall at the moment, Silasson. The defence has been like chocolate, but then he's just been brilliant. Oh, what a header! Great header by Luka Jovic. And there is what Jovic can do when called upon in a good way. Good finish by Jovic. The Real Madrid fans going absolutely mental over there. But you notice again that Real Madrid looks stronger without Dani Carvajal. It's incredible. It is incredible to think that, but can they cope without him? I think they could. I think they could. I think they should look to let him go and use. Well, they might try and attempt to bring back Achraf Hakimi, you know, because he's well, I went onto my squad hub. I went into the squad hub, and he's still on loan at Borussia Dortmund. So, and there is a buyback clause in his contract, I understand. Well, and I'm going to activate that. So, yep, he's coming back to the Bernabeu to be used as second choice behind Odriozola. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what Real Madrid are thinking about doing. Zizou wanting to use Odriozola more than Carvajal, and he has done in these past couple of weeks since Carvajal got that train injury. I don't think he's been the same ever since that injury, and they are looking to overhaul the squad, Real Madrid, this summer. Zizou confirming. Skriniar making a real breakthrough there through the defence, but not going very far there. Kondogbia with a knock on now. Here comes trouble for Real Madrid, and Varane playing it a bit risky there, but well played. Very well played, very confident there, Varane on the ball. That's what Varane brings to the team. He's got a good ball sense, knows exactly when to release the ball, knows exactly when to hold on to it. Here's Luka Modric. Bale trying to twist and turn his way through, plays it across. Oh, and a good finish by Jovic. Well, they've definitely got a replacement on their hands for when Benzema does go. Luka Jovic. Great finish from Jovic, it really was. Getting into that position, Gareth Bale with a brilliant ball and a good finish. We understand that James Rodriguez will be brought up on from the bench, and we understand that he could be one of the players as well that could be let go in the summer as well, because he's not been performing to the levels that Zidane wants. Well, like they say, they are doing an absolute madness in the summer, Real Madrid. A massive overhaul of the squad. Certain players who have not been good enough going to be let go and to be allowed to leave the club. Hazard there, not been in the game, hasn't Hazard? No, we haven't had to say his name much in this match. Tackled there by James Rodriguez, and easy for Thibaut Courtois. He is going to be let go in the summer as well. Thibaut Courtois, yeah, he's not been the same keeper as he was at Chelsea. Poor pass from James there. There's the reason why Zidane wanted to let go of him, because of his poor recent spell of performances. And he's not been good enough, has he, James, since the World Cup. He's been good in certain games, but when it comes to the big push, he just hasn't been good enough. And Real Madrid need that consistency of players in their team who can come and play better football than James has. Yeah, they definitely need it. Definitely need players that want to be here and play the brand of football that Real Madrid want to play, and that want to be part of the philosophy of Zinedine Zidane. And a real good block there by Skriniar. James again. Here's Skriniar. Casemiro. Jovic. Asensio. Hazard's there. Daniel Vaz can't get back. Nor can anyone else. Eden Hazard. Asensio blocked by Jovic. He wants the hat-trick. Yeah, he wants the hat-trick. He wants to deny his teammate a goal, and he's just done it in brilliant style. Oh dear, well, we've just had a moment there where Jovic's just blocking his own teammate's shot there. Here's Asensio, but it is all over here at the Mestalla, and Real Madrid begin episode 9 with a superb win, to say the least. I understand that buyback clause is going to be put into effect for, well, it is technically a loan, out on loan. He's currently on loan, but the permanent deal did include a buyback clause in that contract, so Real Madrid are going to buy that out. And then we're going to put some more players on the list. Dani Carvajal has been one of those. So Ashraf Hakimi, who's down as a left back on here, very surprising. Recall from his loan. Yep, there we go. That'll do nicely. He will be part of Real Madrid's squad for next season, as well as this season as well, to end it. And there's Rodriguez also going to be let go as well. Pretty big decisions here for the manager of Real Madrid. Well, he needs to be firm with his squad, because he's got a squad together here that's really, really good, and then you've got like players that are not going to perform, so you need that added extra. And they've got some really good young talent, Real Madrid. There is just one more thing they need to do this season, and that is to get through this campaign without a scratch on their heads. And hopefully win the La Liga title after dropping out of the Champions League and the Copa del Rey at the same time. Not like them, is it, to drop out of both competitions at the same time? But it is the running. Real Madrid's running looks pretty easy, to say the least. You would say easy, but then we saw Husker show up, didn't we? This tie is a home game against Eibar, so there will be changes made ahead of this one. I understand that Carvajal will be brought in ahead of Odriozola. We understand Phil and Mendy. Well, we understand that Hakimi will be given his first start for Real Madrid after the loan was cancelled. But even though this wasn't a loan, it was a permanent deal, and we understand that Real Madrid activated a buyback clause in that contract. Bale is going to be completely rested for this match, so is Casemiro. Some pretty big alterations here for Real Madrid ahead of this one. Stand that James Rodriguez will start the game instead of Luka Modric. Vinicius Jr. will start over Gareth Bale, and Gareth Bale will be given the day off, given the game off. And here we go, live here from the Bernabeu. Real Madrid in the running, the final 8 games of the season. The first one here against Eibar. And there is the top scorer in the league, Karim Benzema. He's been a wonderful talent this season, Benzema. Him and Jovic, the two main strikers for Real Madrid this season, doing their bidding. And here we go, live here from the Bernabeu. Let's hope that the Carvajal effect doesn't take shape, but here we go, live here from the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Real Madrid against Eibar. A pull ball early on there by Benzema, giving away. Not the best of starts there from Real Madrid. Good tackling back there by James. Here's Hakimi. Bit of a poor ball there by James. It was supposed to go to Eden Hazard, but instead it drops to the Eibar defender, Cruz, into Eden Hazard. Terrific turn, and he's got the space to run into as well there. Eden Hazard! Oof, and it's just wide from the Belgian. Yeah, really good attempt, really good forage forward there by Hazard, and he cuts inside to that right foot, as you've seen mostly this season. And here's James Rodriguez into Benzema, who can't keep the control. He's gone down there. Say a bit of a worry there for Real Madrid. Skriniar. Good tackling back there. Not such a good ball out of the back. And Eibar could have been in there. That could have been an early warning shot to Real Madrid there. Yeah, shot off the bow from Eibar. Coming forward well there. Hakimi making the run down the left. A poor ball there by Benzema into him. Not such a good ball. Cruz just... No press here from Real Madrid. Look at this. They're just standing off. Oh, in Eibar free possession. Varane trying to get back. Hakimi trying to get back there. Ooh, it's a bit lacklustre there by Real Madrid. Not cleared away long though from Real Madrid, and it's 1-0 to Eibar. The Carvajal curse is official. Yep, it is official. It's 1-0. Charles with the opening goal. Start Carvajal and they concede. It's just... they just don't look solid with Carvajal in the back line. No, they don't. They don't look solid at all. There's a chance there for Benzema, but it's a goal kick. Looked like it took a deflection on the way through, but never mind. Goalkeeper Dimitrovic. Hakimi with a knock on. Here's Cruz now. Again, they're not starting Modric as well, which isn't helping. James Rodriguez as well. Come with the curse of James. The curse of Carvajal. It just doesn't look right, does it, with Real Madrid? When look at that, Carvajal running away from the ball. Supposed to be a top-class right-back, but he's proving why he's getting sold. He's proven the point at why he is getting sold. Dani Carvajal. Here's James Rodriguez now for Real Madrid, who need a response to going 1-0 down, but they're not getting it here. Benzema really poor there. It's because of these days between fixtures, which is really ridiculous for me. 3 days before a fixture. It's just not... well, it's just not right. I don't think it's right at all, the fixture layout. Oh, and a poor ball there by Cruz, but Benzema gets out to Eden Hazard, who can check back. Run inside, Eden Hazard blocked away brilliantly by the defender from Eibar. Look at that. Didn't even try there, did Valverde. He just jumped out of the way. Look at that there again. Valverde's come miles out of position. No defensive midfield slot there for Real Madrid. Poor from Real Madrid again here. This proves it again that Carvajal is the reason of why Real Madrid suffer so much. And Benzema with another poor ball. James, another poor touch by him. Yep, proving the point. Some of these players at why Real Madrid are looking to let them go. Courtois needs an option. He's not given one here. Really poor there from Varane. He needs to give the keeper an option to pass to. Not just run away from the ball and run into an area where the keeper cannot pass to you. Oh, good ball there by Hazard. Achraf Hakimi can get forward here from left back. Brings it back. Cruz! 1-1. Madrid equalise. Terrific equaliser. And you can't say that has not been coming, because Real Madrid have been putting the pressure on the last couple of minutes. And Eibar just sat off and allowed Real Madrid to bring the ball forward, and Hakimi got in behind there brilliantly. And a good finish by Toni Kroos. Hazard again with another really poor touch by his standards. Look how poor Vinicius Junior was there to react to the ball, to go to the ball there. Oh, poor marking by Real Madrid again. Good clearance by Carvajal. Vinicius Junior again given away by him. He's not been good at all, has he? No, he hasn't. He hasn't been good. Toni Kroos now for Real Madrid. Hakimi getting forward from left back again. Toni Kroos, no one at the back post. Vinicius is not going to get there. Corner ball to Real Madrid though. Oh, poor ball in again by Real Madrid. And Carvajal goes sliding in. And now here come Eibar on the breakaway. Oh, and Charles is going behind here. Varane trying to get back. The defence is lagging a bit now. Look at that for a ball. James is unmarked. Oh, good save by Courtois, but the marking from Real Madrid there was literally appalling. Yeah, it was. It was appalling. Real Madrid need to get into half-time, regroup, and get themselves together, and try and come out into this second half and try and get a result here. So they're not going to get it like this. No, it's not. They're not. And Benzema's gone down injured. That is a really worrying sign for Real Madrid. Hopefully that's not. No, it's not a serious injury for Karim Benzema. We understand that changes will be made. Rodriguez will be brought off. Toni Kroos will be brought off. This is just not good enough here for Real Madrid. They've just not been good enough in that first half, and they need to improve in this second half as the game goes on. And here we go, back at the Bernabeu, ready for the second half of the game, which has been really flat, if you ask me. The Real Madrid needing a bit of a boost here in the second half, and they get it here with Modric. Vinicius needs to stay on side. He did, but he didn't go to the ball. Poor from Vinicius there. Needs to be doing a lot better. Otherwise he could be out the door, which will be a surprise with his potential. Real Madrid, young player Vinicius Junior, he needs to improve drastically. Some games he's been good, some games he hasn't. It's like certain players, Skriniar and Varane, trying to keep the defence together, but they're not. Look at this again. Look at Eibar here, free space again here for Eibar just to pass the ball through Real Madrid here. Carvalho with another poor defensive clearance. Oh, Valverde there nearly giving Charles another chance to get Eibar back into the lead. Header away by Benzema. No one there at the edge of the box to collect the ball, and there's no pressure from Real Madrid. A good interception there by Carvajal, and he plays it into Modric, and then looks for Vinicius Junior. No options. There's just no options for Real Madrid to pass the ball to. It's really poor, really is. From a Real Madrid point of view, they need to be doing a lot better than this. Oh, but a poor ball, poor defensive error of judgment there by Varane. He needs to get back. He does it really well. Yeah, he's top class, is Varane, there's no doubt about it. Benzema there with a really poor touch. Look at that, Skriniar getting caught wrong side, but he was offside though, Charles. He's getting in behind very often here, Charles. The Eibar man. They need to nullify that. They need to stop the flow. A good little ball there by Modric into Vinicius. Can he pick someone out? He does. Asensio, great finish. Real Madrid going front for the first time in this game. Marco Asensio with a beautiful finish to make it Real Madrid 2, Eibar 1. Great finish from Asensio there. Fantastic goal. And terrific build-up play from Real Madrid, and they now find themselves back in the lead. Here's Vinicius now. Modric gives the ball away again. Really poorly from Modric there. Modric gets it back from Vinicius. And here is Vinicius. Could do with a goal, Vinicius, but a good block there by the Eibar man. Swung in. And one more change will be made. That one more change is going to be Luka Jovic to be brought on for Karim Benzema. The space here again. Look at this. This is just... That's a poor ball over the top there. Carvajal. Courtois, I should say. Has that covered easy. Benzema. Into Vinicius. Forced wider than he would have wanted there. Poor from Vinicius again. He needs to be doing better in that position. Well, he doesn't need to be cutting inside the way he has been. He's just trying to find an angle to create a cross, but not finding it in the best way. Hazard! Oh, good save by Dimitrovic. Corner ball to Real Madrid. As Luka Jovic comes onto the field. And a good header by Jovic and a good save by Dimitrovic. Oh, what a touch there, but it's out for a throw-in. He wasn't going to go very far, was he? No, he wasn't. And Real Madrid trying to nullify every Eibar chance to get forward here. Jovic and a good defensive clearance again from Eibar. Poor again in the attacking areas from Real Madrid. They need to be doing a lot better. And Hakimi there just standing there, not giving an angle, not giving a space to create. And Valverde goes for goal. It's wide. Not the best of efforts there from Federico Valverde. It will be a goal kick to Eibar. Dimitrovic, the clearance. Hazard with the trying to knock it on, but he didn't quite get the accuracy that he would have wanted. A throw in there to Real Madrid. It looked like it didn't take the deflection back off the Eibar player to give Real Madrid the throw in. And here comes Eden Hazard now. Looking all sorts of fatigued here. Real Madrid are, but they are holding it very well. Asensio. Valverde. Look, it's poor again here from Real Madrid. They've just got no angles, no spaces to create, because no one's creating those spaces. Valverde there, you see the frustration building in the Real Madrid players. Even though they are in the lead, they need to keep focused. And they don't want to be conceding, and that was a real chance for Eibar to equalise, but a good bit of luck that it hit the post. Here's Vinicius Junior now for Real Madrid. Checks back, poor again from Vinicius. He's just not been good enough, has he, Vinicius? And again, Varane there, you see him just standing off. I don't get why the Eibar player was holding the ball there for a long period of time. Your team's losing, you need to get up the other end of the pitch. Varane there with good clearance. Hakimi. Jovic. Here's Vinicius, gives the ball away again. There Vinicius Junior. He's been really slacking today, but Real Madrid do get the win eventually by 2-1, but a bit of a ball game, to be honest, for Real Madrid. But they go again. They do get a win though, which is the main thing. The most important thing was to get the win for Real Madrid there. Which they did do in good style. Next game is an away trip to Leganes. Should be an interesting game, this one. The team should be all fit now, ready for this game. Stand there, Dani Carvajal will not be starting this game. So let's see if Real Madrid are what they are without Dani Carvajal in their lineup. So they were against Valencia, they were really solid at the back without Dani Carvajal in the back line. It's a real surprise. And here we go. Live here in Leganes, and there is the top scorer in the league, Karim Benzema. He's been terrific all season. He's just scored goals, created goals. He's been involved in everything good for Real Madrid. And here we go, live in Leganes. Real Madrid come visiting. Here's Cruz. Benzema trying to get there first, but giving away. Cruz gets it back there. Here's Bale. Benzema. Cruz. Oh, nearly into Benzema there, but the defender got a touch. And here's the Real Madrid goalkeeper, currently on loan here at Leganes. That is Lunin. Oh, Real Madrid go 1-up. What a finish by Bale. Great goal by Gareth Bale. Terrific start for Real Madrid. Look at this for football from Benzema and Bale, and then look at this for a chip shot by Bale. Gets it up and over Lunin. Real Madrid take the lead after 5 minutes. A terrific start for Zizou's men in this match. Here we go, the philosophy could be true that Dani Carvajal was the weak link in that back line of Real Madrid's. Odriozola becoming the key man. Defense. Oh, but we spoke too soon there. Real Madrid letting them in. Silly defending. And Real Madrid paid the price. No, terrible defending. That was all down to the centre-backs allowing the opposition in. And that is just not good enough. If Real Madrid want to try and go on and win the Champions League or anything like that next season, they need a firm defence. They do have it, Real Madrid, but they just need to keep it at a consistent level. And there's the table. Real Madrid, top of the table. 17 points clear of Barcelona. Should be pretty routine now to get the title for Real Madrid. Yeah, it should be, but it's not going to be an easy run in to the end of the season. But I think they've got the title in the bag, Real Madrid. I really think they have. Here come Leganes, who are not going to sit back lightly here. Allow Real Madrid to come here and boss them. Look at there's no pressure there from Marcelo. That is just not good enough from Marcelo. Look at that there from Skriniar. That's poor. And again, Eibar getting behind. Just not good enough there in the final third there, Leganes. No, they weren't good there, but they were good when they got the equaliser. Here's Toni Kroos now for Real Madrid. Needs to get back down, try and play their football, try and get the lead back. Real Madrid, here's Bale, the man who gave them that early lead, but then that was snuffed out by Munier. Here's Casemiro now for Real Madrid, nearly given away by Casemiro, but again, look at the poorness of Real Madrid's front play. They just cannot break a brick wall down. And here we go, Leganes on the break. That's what they're going to look for all match here, Leganes, and they could get in here. They've gone behind. Good tackling back there by Modric. Again, look at this. There's no options for Real Madrid, so I have to pummel it down the sides here. Play it down the wing. Here's Hazard now for Real Madrid. He checks on one defender, checks on another. Oh, and again, really, really poor decision making by Real Madrid's players. Oh, look at that for a turn. Varane gets absolutely skimmed. Shouldn't be getting skimmed like that though. That is poor defending from Varane. Got turned inside out by the defender. Here's Odriozola now for Real Madrid up the other end. They're ball into Gareth Bale. He wanted Odriozola to continue his run, but he didn't, and now he can't play it to him. Poor from the full-back. Needs to be making that overlap. Look at Marcelo there, just standing, not doing what the instructions tell him to do. Oh, it's poor from Real Madrid here. And here's Toni Kroos now for Real Madrid. Look at that, having to go backwards. Just not good enough. Odriozola trying to find an angle, trying to pick out Luka Modric, then to Benzema. Good save by Lunin. Better play from Real Madrid, trying to pick the hole through the defence. Just didn't quite have the accuracy. Oh, poor again from Real Madrid. Look at the marking there in the midfield. It's just not good enough. Look at this. Look at this. Gotta say that Real Madrid need to really improve if they're going to compete for Europe's elite title next season. They need to improve defensively, and that will be when Sergio Ramos does come back into the defence. I think they've missed him really badly. Real Madrid have. And here's Marcelo now for Real Madrid. So that he could be another one of the players that could be let go by Real Madrid in the summer. He's been poor as well, Marcelo. Yeah, he has. He's been really poor. Look at the overlaps here. There's just no overlaps from either fullback either Carvajal or, not Carvajal, Odriozola or look at poor play by Casemiro there. Needs to play the ball a lot faster. And it's just playing into Leganes' hands because they, look at that for a touch. Skriniar and Varane nearly getting it wrong, but here's a free kick to Real Madrid. I don't know why the referee blew there, because Real Madrid were in the clear and they had the ball and they could have easily got it the other end and maybe scored, but good tackle there by Leganes. Terrific tackle. Now they're on the break again here. A low ball, but it is half time and the game is level at 1-1. Poor first half display from Real Madrid. Yeah, it was a really poor display in that first half from Real Madrid, and we understand that changes are going to be in effect. Understand that Modric will be used as the deep line creating midfielder. As Asensio and Valverde both come onto the field of play for Real Madrid here. Here's Eden Hazard. Asensio, instant impact, and it's 2-1 to Real Madrid. Wonderful substitution there from Zizou, and Asensio comes on and does that. Brings out that little bit of spark, and then bang. Great finish by him, and it is Real Madrid who are back in front here, 2-1. Yeah, wonderful play from Real Madrid there, playing it through the Leganes defence. Did it in good style there. And then Januzaj scoring for Real Sociedad as they go 2-0. There, as you saw in the top right hand corner of your screen, is here come Real Madrid again. Here's Benzema. He needs to pick an option here. Odriozola. Bale whips it across, and Hazard trying to get there. Couldn't quite grow there, Eden Hazard. No, not quite. From Eden Hazard. Here's Odriozola now for Real Madrid. Is it back? But gives it away. Cheap giveaways here from Real Madrid. That's one thing that's really let them down in certain matches, when they give the ball away cheaply. Next game for Real Madrid is a home tie against Athletic Bilbao, the team that knocked them out of the Copa del Rey over 2 legs. Whipped in by Gareth Bale, headed away very comfortably again for Leganes. Yeah, too comfortable for Leganes here in this mode, and they do get crosses into the box. They're just confident enough to get it away for the Leganes boys. Modric. Good tackling there by Luka Modric. A good ball into Marco Asensio. Now here's Benzema. Asensio trying to create an angle, create an attacking move for Real Madrid. Hazard again. Really poor from Real Madrid there. They need to do better. And look at Marcelo Modric having to cover for Marcelo. That is poor from Marcelo. Yeah, it is really poor from Marcelo. He needs to not dart forward so much, and then he can't get back. Because when he darts forward, he doesn't create spaces. He doesn't create the angles that Real Madrid need to get forward here on the overlaps. And then as soon as they do get forward, Real Madrid, they're just, as soon as they have to defend, and then Marcelo's not even there in his position, and then someone else has to go and cover for him. And that's not good defending there by Milan Skriniar. He needed to get a bit tight. He needs to get touch tight to his man, but he didn't quite do that. Marcelo again, look at him just cutting inside. Varane having to go across. Good defending by Varane. Cleared away, and a good save by Courtois. Getting really poor from Real Madrid in that defensive third. It really needs some changes back there in defence to Real Madrid. Marcelo. Oh, poor there by Modric. It wasn't Modric's fault. It was a good ball by Modric, and Valverde didn't move to the ball. Here's Benzema. Hasn't scored in recent matches though, hasn't Karim Benzema, even though he is the top scorer. So he will be brought off the field of play for Luka Jovic. Man who could easily replace him, you know. Yeah, he could easily replace him. Then Mariano could be the backup. It's one thing that Real Madrid would probably think about in the future. Use Mariano as a backup and then use Jovic as the key #1 striker. Here's Gareth Bale though for Real Madrid. Isn't going to give his position up easily, is he? No. Bale certainly won't give up his position. Here's Marcelo now for Real Madrid. Asensio. No ball there by Modric into Valverde. Good block. Corner ball. Play there from Real Madrid again. They really are pressing forward now in this final 15 minutes of the game. Luka Jovic and Bale. No, he didn't quite get the accuracy. Good effort though from Gareth Bale. It was accurate enough, but just not accurate enough. It was accurate, but not accurate enough. Poor play there from Real Madrid. Suffering a bit with this cold, and you can hear me coughing there in the background. Sorry about that. Here's Maxim Phillip. Oh, poor marking, but it's off the bar. Real Madrid get away with it. Poor marking from Real Madrid. Poor marking from Varane. Poor marking from Skriniar. They need to be touched tight to their men in the box, but that wasn't good enough. Here's Valverde now for Real Madrid. Poor touch by him. Here the Real Madrid faithful getting absolutely mad with this. They're mad with the fact that they're 2-1 up in the last 7 minutes of the game and they're not going for a third. They're trying to go for a third, Real Madrid. Here they come now. Bale. Bale checks back inside. Rolls it across. Jovic! And there is the third that Real Madrid were wanting. And Luka Jovic, the man that has been brilliant this season. No, he has been in the last 5 or 6 games or so. He comes off the bench and he does what Real Madrid need him to do, and that's score goals. He's not done too bad this season, 13 goals, considering that he is just a substitute, but he will be brought into the first team, we understand, obviously in the near future. Marcelo there, not allowing a good clearance there by Odriozola. Cleared away and it's blocked, and a good save by Courtois, only just though. Hazard they're trying to get it inside to Marco Asensio, not quite doing that. And here come Leganes again. Another good header and a good block by Skriniar, but really poor marking again from Real Madrid. It's corner though to Leganes. A really poor ball by Leganes, and here come Real Madrid, but this should be that as soon as Hazard gets the ball beyond halfway. Should be that for Real Madrid now. Good play by Hazard. Here's Asensio, and that is it. And Real Madrid do win the match by 3 goals to 1. And they did deserve it. Overall, they played the better football. There's another poor match there in terms of shots for both sides, but Real Madrid need to buck up their ideas and improve. As Rodriguez complaining there about his role at the club, but it's not our problem. But here we go, we're going to do a bit more transfers here. Marcelo is going to be put up on the list. We understand so is Karim Benzema. Both players declining by 1 overall. They are going to look for a left back to replace Marcelo at Real Madrid. We understand that that left back is going to be Alex Sandro. And also we know the situation with the Benzema. Jovic will be the obvious replacement, and then Mariano Diaz will come onto the bench as the second choice. But here we go, we're going to go in for Alex Sandro. Playing a bit of 48.5 million plus a 12% sell-on clause, even though we're not going to sell him. There is the Juve rep accepting the offer for Alex Sandro. Terrific replacement here for Real Madrid to get Alex Sandro in to replace Marcelo. Brazil for Brazil. 2 Brazilian internationals. Because he's 28, offer him a 4-year contract. And if he asks for a release clause, that is obviously getting declined. I'm going to make him a high earner, 220 grand a week, and a 1.85 million signing fee. And that should be enough to convince him. Yep. So Pogba and Sandro will be joining Real Madrid in the summer. Just need a option, either Edison or De Gea to replace Thibaut Courtois in the net, as we already have Lunin to replace Areola, who's also going to be put on the list. Need to just do that. It's a bit of a clear out situation for Real Madrid. Yeah, squad overhaul. My rating has dropped. Manager rating, it was up to 92 earlier on, but now it's down to 77, probably because of the Champions League exit. And there is the Areola going to be put up on the list as well. Quite a few players up on the list for Real Madrid. Going to be a bit of an overhaul in the summer. Yeah, massive overhaul for Real Madrid. They need to get rid of certain players. And next game is a home tie against Athletic Bilbao. Bilbao going to be playing in their away strip for this match. And here we go. From the Bernabeu, it's Real Madrid against Athletic Bilbao. After those last two games, which were 2-1, a 2-1 win and a 3-1 win over Eibar and Leganes, Real Madrid just looking to try and cement their status as champions. But here we go. This is the day that they can do it. They can secure the title with a win here today. Not going to be an easy one, this, I tell you. What a day to try and secure the title, a home tie against Athletic Bilbao, but it is possible. It is doable for Real Madrid to win the title today. And here come the Real Madrid boys out onto the field of play. And here we go, live at the Bernabeu. It is decisive day, it's D-Day. Real Madrid can win the title if they beat Bilbao here today. Bale on the ball now. Terrific ball out towards Cruz, now into Marcelo. And the players who is going to be moved on. Plenty of the players are going to be moved on here for Real Madrid due to their age and some of them not performing into Zizou's philosophy. Poor by Modric. And the pressure hopefully not going to get to Real Madrid here, and they are not going to, hopefully not completely lose their heads. A good interception there by Milan Skriniar. Marcelo there with a really, really poor touch there. Don't know what he was thinking there with that lofted ball. Oh, but a good ball into Inaki Williams, gaining behind straight away, and that's the danger. And letting a man like Inaki Williams gain behind, he's got that injection of pace. On Courtois there again with another brilliant save. It's a corner, poor marking from Varane at the near post. Yeah, another poor piece of marking by Real Madrid. It's 1-0. Oh, the pressure's got to them straight away. Poor from Real Madrid, really poor. 1-0 to Athletic. They need a win here, Real Madrid, to get the league title secured. The way they played here so far, they're not going to do it today. Here's a Hazard though for Real Madrid, could change all that. Benzema, oh, too easy again for Bilbao, and an easy save. That's the first real attempt that Real Madrid have had. Oh, poor there by Hazard, should be doing better there with the blocking. Pressure going for a league title's probably got to Real Madrid here, and with the players that are getting sold, as Real Sociedad doing really well in that, getting into fourth position. Yeah, they are doing well, Real Sociedad. You saw them in the last game. 3-0 victors. The Anoeta. Here come Real Madrid though with Odriozola now down the right flank. Whips it across, and Hazard's there again, but he can't get there ahead of his man. Tackled there by Marcelo. Cruz. Marcelo. Benzema. Modric. Bale. Oh, poor again there by Gareth Bale. Needs to be doing better. Thrown with a knock on though. I think we've cursed the Odriozola effect. Modric again poor. Athletic just sitting back, soaking up the pressure here from Real Madrid. Doing it really well, Athletic. Good pressure from on Cruz there, not allowing him to get his head up and range his passing. Casemiro. Modric. Again, poor from him. Modric into Toni Kroos. And a good save by Herrera. Really was a good save. It was a terrific save from the goalkeeper. Bale! In off the post. 1-1. Real Madrid back in it. They're not going to give up their title that easily. But a good finish from Bale. And it's 1-1. Terrific header from Bale. Wonderful ball by Kroos. Bale gets into that near post area, heads it on. And then off the post. And it is Real Madrid 1, Athletic Bilbao 1. After that goal in the first 9 minutes, you thought that Real Madrid were going to absolutely crumble under the pressure, but they haven't. They've driven their way back into it and they've done it really well. Don't want defensive errors getting in the way here. Here's Toni Kroos for Real Madrid. Hazard into Modric. Now look at the space there for Gareth Bale to run into. Bale! No, not good enough. Not a good attempt there by Bale. Should be doing a lot better. Yeah, should be doing a lot better. Should be calmer under pressure. He was just a bit too hasty there with that shot. And again, Odriozola. I keep saying Carvajal when he's not even in the starting lineup or even on the bench, so I need to forget about him in a hurry. Bale with a good piece of intercepting there. Ball by Varane into Toni Kroos. Then into Marcelo. Terrific knock on there to Hazard. Hazard dips inside. Tried to go inside the defender, but didn't quite have enough on the spin. And there's Casemiro again, proving why he's getting sold in the summer because of his pull. Oh, pull there by Skriniar. And Inaki Williams is in behind here, and he hits the bar. It was close. Bilbao going back into the lead. A poor play there by Real Madrid. Marking wise, defensive wise. Oh, and again Kroos there with a real poor pass. The pressure of going for the league title is just maybe getting to them here, Real Madrid. Shouldn't do, because they are a team that play with no fear and no pressure. Varane there going in really dangerously, but gets turned. But a good tackle by Odriozola. It is a corner though to Bilbao. Poor from Real Madrid again. And they need to buck up their ideas if they're going to win this title here today. Real Madrid. Skriniar getting turned, easy as that. And oh, really poor defending by Real Madrid. And they just can't get on the ball. Can't Real Madrid. No, it's just not good enough. Really isn't from Real Madrid today. They need to win this game to guarantee the league title. And Bale scores! Well, Gareth Bale is taking this game by the scruff of the neck, and he is turning it into his match. And he's put Real Madrid back in front before half time. Terrific goal from Bale. And Real Madrid going into the break 2-1 up. Really didn't look the case when the first goal went in from Bilbao. So that Benzema will be replaced for Jovic, and also Asensio will be brought into the game as well, just to bring a bit of extra dynamism up front and into the midfield area for Real Madrid in the second half. And here we go, live at the Bernabeu. Title is on the line here. Here's Asensio. Now Jovic. Modric. Luka Jovic. On a really good save from the goalkeeper. It's a corner to Real Madrid. Really was a good effort from Luka Jovic. A header there, trying to get a header on there, Jovic, but blocked away and nearly got there again, did Luka Jovic. But it is a throw in to Real Madrid. Here's Asensio. Marcelo. Hazard. Odriozola. Whipped in, no one there though. Oh, really poor defensive play again there by Casemiro. Good little ball getting there to Inaki Williams. Really poor defending there by Odriozola. Good save by Courtois though. bailing his teammate out of trouble. And again, poor positional sense by Casemiro. He needs to be in that position to try and get the ball off the knock-on. The knockback there from Eden Hazard. He needs to be there, does one of the central midfield players. And here goes Modric though for Real Madrid. This could be the third. Oh, good save. Jovic! It's in. Real Madrid do get their third goal. And it's Luka Jovic. Again. Real Madrid doing really well here. Jovic has been a real pivotal figure towards Real Madrid getting this title. And they're looking likely now to getting it. But we won't write Athletic Bilbao off just yet, because the way they played, they've deserved more than the one goal they've got. Oh, but a good save by Courtois there to deny Inaki Williams. Shots there. Jovic has had 2 shots in the second half and since coming on, and Inaki Williams in the whole match has had 5. And here goes Luka Modric now for Real Madrid. Not going to escape Inaki Williams though, is he? No, he hasn't got the pace to escape Inaki Williams. Hazard trying to escape Mikel San Jose. Does that, checks inside. And Kappa gets back brilliantly. Shouldn't have got back there. Should have been the afterburners there from Eden Hazard. So that James Rodriguez will be brought onto the pitch. To replace Luka Modric. Marco Asensio. And Gareth Bale's in behind here. It's Gareth Bale. Blocked away. Asensio. Saved by the goalkeeper or blocked away by the defender, whichever one it was. It stopped Real Madrid from getting a fourth. Jovic. Way too high. Way too high by Luka Jovic. It's a goal kick to Bilbao. Cleared away by the goalkeeper. Headed down by Odriozola, straight to the Bilbao man, Inaki Williams. Poor positional play again there by Marcelo. Here's Luka Jovic now for Real Madrid. Really solid play from him. Marcelo just really not bothered, is he? No, he's not. He knows he's leaving. He just isn't bothered. Here's James. Poor from James. That's why he's getting sold as well. James Rodriguez. A poor there from Varane. I think with Sergio Ramos been out, I think this is really the time to bring... Oh, poor from Real Madrid. 3-2. Said don't write them off. Nika Muniain may have given Bilbao some hope. Slack defending from Real Madrid. They need to shore it up. Back there. Puller again from James. That's why they're selling these players, because they're not good enough to play under Zizou. It's James Rodriguez again. Look at this. No space. Look at that. Really poor from Real Madrid. Really is. Look at that there. Varane should not be getting out muscle there, but he did. Jovic there again. Not quite fast enough to get to the ball there. A poor there from Bilbao. It is a Real Madrid throw, and they need to shore it up here, Real Madrid. Just keep this lead. The last 9 minutes, they win the league. Jovic trying to play in James, but no, wouldn't quite materialise. And here come Bilbao again. Inaki Williams leading the charge, and Casemiro's been caught out here. A ball, straight ball over the top. Skriniar out of position. Good blocking there by Casemiro. Real Madrid under the cosh. It's a corner to Bilbao in these last 6 minutes. They need to shore it up here, Real Madrid. They need to get this result. Oh, really good play there by Luka Jovic. Oscar Wendt trying to get back at him. Jovic into Marcelo. Gives it away. Really, really poor. I don't know what Marcelo is thinking here. He just isn't bothered, is he? Skriniar with a knock-on. James. They know they're leaving these players, so they're just not... Oh, and Casemiro again. It really is frustrating for Real Madrid fans. And it's really, really tense now. It's the last minutes. The game, they don't want to concede here, Real Madrid. And here come Bilbao. James getting caught out there. Oh, the last few minutes are crucial, but a good, easy keeping there for Thibaut Courtois, and that should be that. And Real Madrid have done it. They've won La Liga. They've got the title, only just though, mind you. They really did ride their luck at times in this match, but again, some of the play has been good from Real Madrid, some of the play hasn't been good. But Real Madrid have won La Liga. They've got the title. And the team celebrates in front of the Bernabeu crowd. Won't collect the trophy yet, I don't think. Oh, they will. They will collect the trophy here today at the Bernabeu. There it is, La Liga. Well, it's not even the last game of the season. They've got the League One. And they're collecting the trophy here today. Here comes Varane to collect the La Liga trophy, as Real Madrid are crowned champions of La Liga. Spain's elite are Real Madrid. Amazing scenes. Real Madrid fans are absolutely buzzing. Team have just won La Liga. And the players are now going to celebrate with the fans. Varane holding the trophy high for Sergio Ramos. Well, they've deserved it. Over the course of the season, they've been good. At times, they've rode their luck. At times, in the Champions League, they were really poor. They just needed to shore it up, and they did in good style against Bilbao in that game. Next up is an away trip to Getafe. Real Madrid finished this season 20 points clear. Incredible scenes. Sergio Ramos back from injury, as you just saw there. Let's see how long he's got until he's back fully fit. Just 12 days until he's fully fit, Sergio Ramos. Away trip next to Getafe. Stand that changes will be made. Ashraf Hakimi will start. Valverde also will get a nod. Will get the nod in the lineup. Stand that Jovic will also have a figure in this game, and also they're going to try it with Mariano on the bench. Team's ready, and so are we. Here live in Getafe, as Real Madrid, the champions of La Liga, come visiting. And here we go, live here from Getafe. As Real Madrid come visiting. This should be an entertaining game, this. Real Madrid are the champions. Just need to shore it up and just go into these last few games of the season just to try and please the fans. As Getafe will try and spoil any party of Real Madrid's. Well, here we go. Getafe. Tackling back there by Ashraf Hakimi. And here we go. Real Madrid come forward here. Here's Gareth Bale. Now for Real Madrid. Here's Luka Jovic. Terrific good ball there from Jovic down to Modric, and then to Cruz, and then to Jovic again, but cleared away by Getafe. Look at the space there for a Getafe player to get in there with Skriniar not putting the pressure on. Not really good defending there, and again another poor ball by Cruz into Valverde. Here's Modric. Jovic. Valverde, Jovic again. Toni Kroos. Phil Mendy in his first start of the season. Bale! Oh, what a header! Real Madrid go 1-0 up. That man Gareth Bale again. Another good header from him. Oh, he's been brilliant. Gareth Bale in these last 5 or so games. Phil Mendy with the ball across. This is his first start in quite a while. A good header there by Bale. Keeper's got no chance with that. 23 goals up now, Bale. He's levelled up with Benzema. Benzema not quite got the golden shoe yet. Golden boot yet. No. Gareth Bale's saying, I'm coming for you. I'm going to try and nick it off you. Benzema not in the lineup and not in the squad for today's game. Being completely rested. Decision there for Zizou. Here's Modric, now Hakimi. Wonderful play by Real Madrid here so far. Here's Ashraf Hakimi. Rolls it back. Here's Bale. Here's 2. Gareth Bale with another one. And in traditional Gareth Bale fashion, he will go over and do the heart celebration. And a good start for Real Madrid. And it is now 2-0. Inside the first 15 minutes or so. Gareth Bale with another goal to his name. Well, he's been terrific as Gareth Bale this season, showing us exactly why he is one of Real Madrid's star men to, well, try and fill the void for that CR7 did leave Real Madrid behind. You just cannot replace CR7. There's just no doubting about that. There's no one that can replace Ronaldo. Not even this man on the ball now, Eden Hazard. He can't replace Ronaldo, I don't think, in terms of goals. But he does get one. And Real Madrid are 3-0 up. And Getafe have melted away. And Real Madrid are on fire in this first half. First 20 minutes. And Real Madrid absolutely dominant and absolutely clinical. They're putting on a clinic here so far. Terrific. From Real Madrid after that pretty very well, not embarrassing, but emotionally charged game against Bilbao, because it was all about the title that day. But this is just all about, and Getafe, they nearly gained a goal back, and that would have been a bit of a consolation. If Getafe had a scored. Just so open, Getafe. Look how open they are. Real Madrid just gaining at ease here. Bale. Jovic. Into Bale. Back to Jovic. Oh, Hazard. Oh. I think they're taking pity on them now. They're like, no, we're not going to absolutely embarrass you. We're not going to humiliate you. We're just going to give you a few chances. Well, that's just brilliant, isn't it? You just see a team that are just not good enough in this league, and then the next minute Real Madrid come to town. You think they're going to put an absolute hammering on them, and it's like, then they take self-pity on them, and it's like, no, we're not going to absolutely bang you to the, put you to the sword. Been brilliant this first half for Real Madrid. Varane, good tackle by him. Bale, getting him behind at will now. Look at this. Look at this. Real Madrid, this is the best I've seen them playing. Oh, look at that there from the Getafe player. They're playing on the party tricks now, even though they are getting beat by Real Madrid. They will put the party tricks on here, Getafe. Here's a Varane now. Valverde, given away by Valverde. Taking self-pity on the Getafe now. And Mendy trying to get back there, not doing his job well there. Phil and Mendy and Skriniar not doing his job either. And Varane not doing his job marking. A good save by Courtois. He's doing his job well enough. It's just the rest of the team that need a bit of a kick up the backside. They're 3-0 up and they need to try and focus on putting the game to bed. The game is to bed. I don't know what you're talking about. But what a save again there by Courtois. It's another corner to Real Madrid. Swung in. Cruz and Bale trying to get it away. Did it really well between them there, the pair of them. Tackle there behind Modric. It's another corner. I thought it was going to be another corner there to Tafe, but instead it's a goal kick to Real Madrid. Here's Varane now, Valverde. He's been poor in this first half, Valverde, in terms of his passing. Yeah, his passing range hasn't been there. That's poor from Real Madrid again. It's good save by Courtois again. Just stepping off the gas a bit now, Real Madrid. You notice we're there. The way they played in the last few minutes, you just got to think that Real Madrid are comfortable with this lead, which they are, and they really. Jovic there just escapes with brittle ease. Plays it the wrong way though. He was looking for Cruz, but Cruz just stopped the run. Poor running there from Toni Cruz, and not such good play as a throw-in. Modric, given away by Modric there, really poorly. The tackle there by Varane. Valverde with another poor pass. No, he's been really poor in this match, Valverde, and so at half time he will be brought off for either Asensio or James. It's going to be more likely to be Asensio. Valverde again gives it away. He's not been good enough in this first half, hasn't Valverde? No, he hasn't. He hasn't been good enough. You've got to admit that. We've got to take into realism the fact that Getafe are not being worked enough. I understand that Gareth Bale will be sacrificed for Vinicius Jr. in the second half. Bit of a risk, but it is to rest him for the next game. You can understand with it being 3-0 that Real Madrid will make changes to their lineup. Cruz there, really poor on the ball there, Toni Cruz. He needs to release that ball a lot earlier. There's Modric, now Asensio. Whipped across by Hakimi, given away by Hakimi. Skriniar not doing his job very well now. Here come Getafe. Phil Mendy coming all the way from left back just to tackle the ball. Terrific play from Phil Mendy. Here's Vinicius, who, let's say, has been underperforming in these last few games for Real Madrid. Yeah, he has been. He's not been at his fluent best. Let's talk about Hazard here on the ball now, and a good block by the Getafe player on the way through. Phil Mendy out of position. That looked to be offside there to me, but not given. Good ball by Milan Skriniar into Phil Mendy. Now Hazard can shift and have a run. Given away again there by Hazard. Really poor from Eden Hazard, and we understand that James will be the final substitution to be brought on for Real Madrid. Look at the marking here from Real Madrid. They're just not pressing onto the ball here. No, they're not. It's really weird, isn't it, to think that a team like Real Madrid doesn't press. Hazard though gets in behind here. Checks back. Modric locked away. Modric 4-0. And Real Madrid do get their fourth. And it's the Croatian Luka Modric with a brilliant goal, and it's now 4-0 to Real Madrid. Real Madrid just brilliant in this game, and they've really taken this Getafe team to school. Hakimi, the ball there to Vinicius. Again poor by Vinicius. And Hakimi there, poor defending. Poor defending all round. It's been poor all round since Sergio Ramos got his really big injury. They hit him for 7 months. A good save there by Courtois. He's not done too badly in recent games, hasn't Courtois, but he still is going to be replaced in the summer. Oof, and a really good attempt there by the Getafe man, just off target. Not good attempt at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Here's a Skriniar. Now James. Hazard in behind to Phil and Mendy. Was onside. Drags it back. Asensio. 5-0. Yeah, they're not taking self-pity now, aren't Real Madrid? Asensio with a good goal there. And Real Madrid now 5 up. 5-0 to the good. Yeah, good finish there by Marco Asensio, and it is Real Madrid 5-0 now to the good. There's space there for Hazard, look at that. Ball by Vinicius Junior. It's 6. And Real Madrid are not taking self-pity now. Hazard with his second goal of the game. And it is now 6-0 to Real Madrid. And Getafe have just literally melted. Varane gives it away there. Little ball there into Jovic. Can escape. Tries to knock it into Vinicius Junior. Didn't quite get the accuracy that he would have wanted there on that one. Whipped in. Really, really good ball, wasn't it? From straight in first time, and just a bit too much height on it. Yeah, it wasn't really the best of crosses, was it? From Varane there. Really poor defending by him. Poor defending from the front. He needs to be getting back into defence now. Ooh, a really good attempt there by the Getafe man. Just off target. And it's a goal kick to Real Madrid. Into the last 10 minutes. This game, which has been taken away from Getafe now. Poor there from Vinicius again. He needs to be darting a lot sooner than that to get to the ball. Poor header on there by Asensio, of all people in the defensive third there. Poor from Jovic again. Just letting the possession go too easily. Real Madrid. Whipped in by Mendy, and it's Vinicius. Poor header by him, and it is a goal kick to Getafe. It's Real Madrid. Here's Asensio, now Jovic. Needs some help there, Jovic. Gets it from James, and Phil and Mendy did start the overlap and then just stopped. Swung in by Mendy, no one there though. Hakimi. Here's Asensio, now James over the bar. Yeah, that's his season to a T, that James Rodriguez. Really poor attempt there from the Colombian. Header on by Asensio. Taken down by Jovic here. Hazard. But it is full time. Real Madrid absolutely smash Getafe by 6-0 in brilliant style. Wonderful play. It was a wonderful game to watch. Real Madrid playing the best football. The champions showing us exactly why they are that. Vallecano, the next opposition for Real Madrid. Real Madrid 3 points away from the 100 point. Well, they've done it in brilliant style, Real Madrid. They've got 3 more games after this in this episode. It's Villarreal, Real Sociedad and Real Betis. So here we go, live here from Vallecano. Real Madrid getting set to face Rayo Vallecano, but we understand that major changes will happen in this match due to the... Look at the players there, they're literally fully fatigued. That's not the players' fault, that is the fact that they are having to face all these fixtures. It's ridiculous, it is absolutely ridiculous, the fact that they're having to face all these fixtures. So the Eder Militao will be given a start over Rafa Varane. Sergio Ramos does make the bench, but he isn't going to be used, obviously. And there is the team for this match against Rayo Vallecano. the boxing things, getting in the way there a wee bit. Look at that. And here we go, live from Vallecano, as Real Madrid are in town. But this should be an entertaining fixture, shouldn't it? Yeah, it should be. Real Madrid coming here. Valverde starting again. He didn't play particularly well in that last game, did he? That he will hopefully improve in this one. Benzema the captain today. And the captain's armband today. Here comes Vallecano. Real Madrid coming into this match with some pretty wavy confidence after that brilliant result against Getafe. 6-0 demolition job they put on Getafe. Oh, and a poor ball there by Marcelo out of the back there. Here come Real Madrid now. Here's Cruz, gives it away. Benzema didn't move to the ball, that's what gave it away for Real Madrid there in that position. There's the poor there from Real Madrid. A good save there by Courtois. Ball out there to Gareth Bale. Benzema holding the ball up, plays in Valverde, then into Toni Kroos. Now Hazard into Marcelo. That a pace there by Marcelo into Valverde, needs to shoot and he couldn't get it out of his feet. Terrible from Valverde. Yep, not good enough from Valverde. Needed to get it out of his feet a lot earlier than he did. Tackle there by Benzema. Now Marcelo. Here's Hazard. Now Kroos. Again poor from Toni Kroos. Good header on and off the post from Odriozola. I think Odriozola, is it Carvajal? I think, yeah, it's Odriozola. The effort off the post. Here's Kroos into Hazard. Blocked away again. Terrific block there by the Vallecano defence, and it is a corner to Real Madrid. Poor ball by Eder Militao, gives it away though. The tackle there by Valverde. Here's Bale. Now Valverde again. Benzema not quite quick enough to get to the ball there. Eder Militao not underneath it there. Look at that, he's turned his back to the ball there. Eder Militao, very poor defending from him. Tackle there by Odriozola. Really solid defending there from Odriozola. Benzema. Kroos. Now Valverde into Karim Benzema. Was it in doubt? No. 1-0 Real Madrid. Terrific goal from Karim Benzema. No, wonderful finish from Benzema. It really was a terrific goal. And it is Real Madrid who take the lead. Real Vallecano. And here come Real Madrid again with Casemiro. The ball there to Valverde. Oh, and again given away by Valverde. He needs to shore up his passing ability, doesn't he, Valverde? Yeah, he does. He does need to poor tackle there by Skriniar, and they're in behind here. 1-1. Oh, but he's offside. It looked, well, I thought it was 1-1, but the referee's flag was up. And the assistant referee put his flag up to say offside. And the ball there, Marcelo. Offside, Marcelo. Terrible play from Marcelo. Yeah, it was terrible play from Marcelo. And a header on there by Casemiro, given away by Casemiro. Chance here though for shoot. And he's offside again there, the Vallecano man. Here come Real Madrid again with Benzema. Benzema should have been across to Odriozola the first time. Here's Valverde. When it breaks for Odriozola, really, luckily. Benzema! 2-0 Real Madrid. Wonderful finish from Benzema. And he's not going to give up the golden boot that easily on Gareth Bale. And they're both going to be competing for it. 2 goals for Benzema, 2 goals for Bale in his last game. They're literally going for it, both of them. Casemiro trying to get stuck in there. Here's Eder Militao. Gives it away though. Oh, and it's 2-1. Great finish. Poor from Real Madrid. Fulkrug, whatever his name is, I can't pronounce it. Can't be bothered pronouncing it, but what a goal. Terrible marking in the box from Real Madrid. And it's the fact that they're having to play these games like so many days between. Look at this, Fulkrug again. Good tackle there by Casemiro. Good tackle again, but not quite retrieving the ball. Eder Militao, poor from him. Poor from Eder Militao. Should be doing a lot better there, Eder Militao, in defence. Odriozola gets it away. Valverde. Bale now with a bit of space to run into. Oh, good ball by Benzema. Here's Gareth Bale. In the clear. Oh, Bale! He does it again. He's not giving it in either. Good finish from Bale. Look at that. Great ball from Benzema. There it is. Little through ball. And Bale gets in the clear. Never looked in doubt, did it? No, it didn't. And Real Madrid now take a substantial 3-1 lead heading into half time. Valverde there with a bit of a poor piece of play, but it is half time I should say. Sorry about that. Some changes will be made. The players fatiguing. I understand that Mariano will be operated as a wide player in the second half. He's brought on for Eden Hazard. Give Hazard a bit of a breather. Valverde. Here's carrying Benzema. Good ball into Odriozola. Turns back, whips it across. Mariano! A really good save by the goalkeeper. Well, we are going to split this episode into 2 parts. So I will end this part after this game and then start the second part straight away. So keep tabs as we head into the run-in, into the final games. 3 games of the season in part 2 of episode 9. Marcelo trying to get back there. Pozo getting forward. Good tackle by Skriniar. It is a corner to Rayo Vallecano. He's been brilliant today. Benzema, 2 goals. And an assist for him. There's space here for Bale. He can certainly motor here, Gareth Bale. He couldn't quite get away from the defender. Really good defending from Vallecano's defender. Shouldn't really been given the chance to get back. Bale just slowing down a wee bit. A good ball there into Mariano. Have to prove himself if he's going to be the second choice. Oh, poor there from Mariano. Not such good play there by him. And there's the next fixture for Real Madrid, which is going to happen in part 2 against Villarreal. Tackle in there by Odriozola. Poor there from Odriozola. He should be doing better. He should be getting the ball back. The fullback. And he shouldn't be getting caught like that. I think that's going to be a corner. Yeah, it is. Corner ball to Rayo Vallecano. No good save by Courtois again. Space there for Mariano to attack into. He couldn't quite attack into that space, could he? A good ball into Benzema. Terrific pass. And Jordi Amat. Caught out there. Oh, poor there from Benzema. He should be doing better. No, he needs to be doing better than that, for sure. Poor from Valverde in midfield there. James Rodriguez again, poor from him. Not strong enough. Oh, he's let it go there. I thought it was going to be a throw into Real, but instead it's gone the way of Real Madrid. And here comes Marcelo now for Real Madrid. The players of Real seem to be Valverde there again. Past couple of games he's been a bit shy, he's been a bit lacklustre in his last 2 games as Federico Valverde after the start that he had. Oh, good play again there by Vallecano defensively, but Real Madrid not good enough in attack at the moment. Real Madrid coming forward here, Vallecano I should say coming forward, given away by them. Bale into Benzema. Now into James. Pick the ball to Marcelo. Mariano is there if he can drag it back. Instead it goes to Benzema. It's a hat-trick for Benzema, and it's 4 to Real Madrid. Wonderful hat-trick from Benzema. It really is. And a good finish, and it is 4-1 to Real Madrid. Good ball there to James. Now Mariano tried laying it back there to Benzema, but that was not going to happen. And the final substitution that will take place in this match will be the introduction of youngster Kubo for Real Madrid. Just giving him a little bit of a run out, the youngster. And this pretty routine match now. They can just relax a bit, Real Madrid, but that's poor from the introduction of Kubo. Just allowing... Oh, poor there from Eder Militao. It's every time he's called up as well for Eder Militao, he's just not been good enough. No, he's not been good enough at all, and that's a good clearance there by Marcelo. Take a run at Mbula, but how is he getting back there? I don't know what James was doing there to slow down that slowly. Here's Kubo. Now for Real Madrid, the youngster. Terrific turn. Oh, and a wonderful save. It was easy for the goalkeeper. I don't know why you called it wonderful. It was way too easy for the goalkeeper to save that one. Mariano going too far ahead. James whips it back in. Benzema was there. Turned away by the defender. Now Valverde can bring it forward again. Valverde again, very slow to react to the ball. And Valverde, he's not been good enough, has he, in this game and previous games as well. He was talking about as well. Yeah, he's not been brilliantly good, but he will get there as time goes on. And Mariano, really poor. Should be getting that shot away a lot earlier than he did there, Mariano. Yeah, he should be. Oh, but a good header there from Mariano over the bar. But it is full time. Should be full time as soon as the keeper gets rid of this ball. Really poor play from Vallecano. But there is the full time whistle, and Real Madrid take a victory. Karim Benzema goes to get the match ball. He was brilliant today. Yeah, best player out of a pretty average bunch. We understand we are going to end the first part of this epic journey into the final games of the season, so we will start part 2 in just a couple of minutes time. So guys, stick around for episode 9 of the Real Madrid career mode.